All right, guys, I'm back a little bit tonight, and we're just going to craft and see how we go. You saw my box earlier today, and so you probably won't see this video until tomorrow. So I'm just going to take these, and we're going to it's going to pretty much just be like a little craft with me, and then I've got some fun things to show you. Yeah, I'm just going to stamp those up because we're going to kind of layer them. And then, yeah, we're just going to play and have some fun with these new pieces. I don't know that I'm going to be creating anything new that, you haven't seen somewhere else, but we're going to at least make cute stuff. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I have had just a lot of busyness, obviously. I mean, you guys, those of you that have been with me for a while know just the crazy life, right? So yeah, not really much more to report. Today is actually my birthday. So thank you for everybody who wished me happy birthday on the last video. Well, actually, technically, by the time you see this, it won't be my birthday anymore. It is, when you see this, it'll be the 30th, and my birthday is actually the 29th. So, yeah. So, all right. So then I think I'm going to take a little bit of vintage photo. I'm going to go around the edges like so. I'm trying really hard not to touch the inside of those film pieces. And then I'm going to go ahead and bend it down. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm thinking that I'm going to, all of the overtime that I've been getting, I mean, we're busy and they could use it, but it's slowing down now. So, and it's literally, I've been having to go to bed like at 8 o'clock at night, which is really kind of cutting into the filming time. And I think it's just too much. So yeah, they don't really need me. And so then I'm going to just like not, go in early, at least for now. We've still got to get through fair and all that jazz. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. So now the things that, oh, I forgot to do the other side. Did I remember to do all the other sides? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so then Jamie and I were talking about, like, the filming schedule has been so crazy. Like, it was crazy before, and now it's just way, like, out of whack, and it's stressing me out. So this weekend, I am going to kind of sit down and try to make, like, a total schedule, of everything, because I like it when I get to produce videos for you guys. I feel like we connect on a, deeper level when I'm able to be consistent, if that makes any sense. And let me pull these papers. So I just printed extra kit papers here, and I'm just going to pull 3 of the photos out here. And then I'm going to just kind of cut them down or tear them down, so that we can kind of get them inserted into the frames here. Yeah, what I'm thinking is they should fit just about right in there. And you know what? Hold on, let's make one at a time. And so since I'm using that one, it'll be this one here. Okay, we'll trim that one down in a minute. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to try to sit down this weekend and kind of just really just decide where I think I want to go, because I still have quite a bit of filming to do for the Don't Freak Out Before Christmas challenge. I've got a lot of things already compiled, but I usually try to start that by August 1st, and I don't think I'm going to hit that mark. I might, at least the first week, because those are pretty simple to, like, they're not hard concepts to do. So and when I get closer to being able to put that together, I will definitely, there'll be like an information video like there was last year. And then of course there'll be playlists. And then last year we had a few people following along, and I'll do a playlist just like I've done the TCTC challenge. All those that want to participate totally can. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanted some of these for a while. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. I forgot it was double-sided. And we're gonna want that in there. So I'm just gonna wipe that off for now. And then let's see. This one's gonna go on the front. So help me remind me of that in a minute. Like you guys can, right? And then that other little one, I guess it probably doesn't matter. If I had to guess, they're probably, so that means I need a couple more men. Well, don't that just beat all? Don't we all just need a couple of different guys, right? And I don't mean that grossly. I mean, like, we need a plumber, we need a electrician, we need a woodworker, right? I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna sit down and gosh darn it, I got glue up there again. Hopefully it dries clear. On acetate it usually does, but we'll see. Okay, now I can glue this shut. Definitely a learning curve with these. For sure. Ew. Oh, that's a little gluey, but we'll do better on the next one, right? It's all a learning curve, right? Okay. Take my distress ink and kind of distress that again. Okay. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Things are, obviously, I think I just said it. Just ignore me. No, don't really ignore me, because you might miss something. Like me doing jumping jacks or something. Okay, we'll save that for some collage. I almost went backwards on that. Isn't that hysterical? I might need to use those too. Those other two guys. Hopefully I didn't just totally botch that. Okay, it's gonna be close, see? Very, 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 very close. That's all right. I'm going to take my scissors and trim down. Okay, that'll work. I really hope it doesn't matter, like historically speaking, that I'm not exactly using the right names, I guess. Okay, now I think I need to trim that one down. Okay, just another fraction out. Okay, perfect. And the motorcycles are back out tonight. They were pretty obnoxious last night too. Sorry if I seem a little quiet. It was kind of a rough day at work. I mean, it was a good day, but just so much to do. And I made a couple of mistakes, like just whole elementary mistakes on some of the accounting. And I just, you know, when you make mistakes, you're just like, I mean, it's one thing when you're crafting and you make a mistake, but yeah, not so good when you're trying to put spreadsheets together. I mean, it was fixable, but it still is embarrassing, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I've made a couple of those mistakes. But I mean, my boss is good about it. I mean, she's like, yeah, you'll get used to the system. It's like, you think you're used to it and you're clicking through things and then you miss something, right? That's the kind of like mistakes that I've made. So yeah, as cool as I think I am, right? I get reminded that I don't really think I'm cool, but you know what I mean. Maybe I won't end up using their names on here. Maybe I'll put them somewhere else. So you're probably all wondering why I have the glass mat out, and that'll be like for the next video. I plan to do some embossing because I've got some really cool, fun stuff we're going to use, and I think I did just do that one too small. Oh, it's just on the very edge there. I think I'm going to use it anyways. It's close. So, see what happens when I'm talking instead of paying attention? Apparently. And my tummy's been talking all day today. Oh, I was going to tell you too, Gracie brought, baked me cupcakes, brought them to work, and then she also, we went to lunch. So that was really fun. I do enjoy hanging with that girl. She's pretty funny. She got introduced to almost everybody at work, so I think for her, she's like me, you know, when you can start putting names and faces together. That's when things start making sense. So like now my stories when I come home will start making sense to her, you know? Okay, now, originally I was going to put their names down here, but I think it's too big. Well, let's just tear it down. Okay, so that was the very first one. So what was the first guy we did? I think it might have been this one. I don't think this is really gonna work too well. We'll ink it and we'll give it a try. How about that? That's kind of cute. All right, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? Okay. I believe these were two from the last two that I did. I was trying to keep the names kind of together, but nope, I'm wrong. Okay, so these go with those two. And then, I don't know what I did with the other one. Eek. Eek, eek, eek. See, those little bits there, throw those away. Oh, maybe it was this one. Okay. Let's hope it was. If not, mismatch names. I don't even know what time we're getting to be. Not too bad. Ah, well, it's Friday night, right? Well, it will be when you see this, but... Okay. So yeah, if you noticed, I have a pretty new watch on my wrist. The kiddos bought me an Apple Watch for my birthday. Little stinkers. Like, I love it, but, you know, I think every mom can attest to it. It's awesome when your kids spend money on you, but like, or buy you gifts, but at the same token, then you feel really guilty that they got you stuff, right? At least that's been my experience. It's like, no, little cuties, you should be saving your money for stuff for you. At least that's me. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I think a lot of moms are probably like that. Now, let's see, was he, what side of the, he looks like a JS Chambers. So that's what we're going to do. Actually, I think it's the other way around. I think this one's HG Austin. So yeah, I guess another thing to kind of keep in mind always is when you do have digital kits or even just like regular kits, you can absolutely like take them apart, you know, dismantle them and use your or your, even your background pages for so many different things. So, there's been some talk about, you know, digital versus paper, like, paper you buy in the store or whatever. And it really doesn't make any difference at all which one you use. You know, if you can't do digitals, then, I mean, don't feel like you can't do this stuff, because you can with like regular papers, right? I mean, I don't do it as much right now, but during this next challenge, I'll be using like lots of pad paper is what I call it. I'll be using a lot of that for the pockets and tags and stuff. And then I'll go back in and accent it with kits that I choose to use later on, and like different ephemera and stuff. So like I said, yeah, don't feel like you can't use pad paper, because you can, absolutely. The reason I like digitals over pads of paper is for several reasons. One, obviously, because I'm on design teams, and two, because I like to be able to print again and again and again my favorite papers. Which you guys, if you've been with me for a while, have seen me do that. Because you really can turn a 17-page kit into 2 or 3 different journals worth of stuff. If not more. I mean, and there's so many, like, kits provide you versatility. If you can't, though, it doesn't mean that your creations aren't creative, right? Like, it's a lot about preference, and it's also about accessibility. There's some beautiful journals that get created that don't have any digitals at all in them. You know, it's really, I'm a fan of that, because I have favorite papers. I mean, you guys have seen me use them time and time again. So, yeah. Okay, so then I'll let that dry. I'm going to go ahead and cap this stuff off really quick, because I think I'm done with the glue and the ink for at least a few minutes. And I am actually really loving how those are coming out. All right, so I'm kind of trying to decide what to do next. If I should put in the holes in the brads now, or not brads, eyelets now. I gotta find my little guys. And then, yeah, I brought along my little scrap bin too. Yep. Rich copper, how about that? One of the first ones I pulled out. I think my mom is actually the one that got me that one. Maybe for Christmas. I can't remember now. So let's put that over there for a second. And just as soon as I'm finished up with this video, or this video series of this journal that we're making these for, I was asked to do a what do I think is most important, or what I use, my go-tos. So I'll make a separate go-to video of what I use, what I like, and what I find useful. But always keep in mind, you know, you're your own person, so you're gonna find your own likes and dislikes. Okay, so I think we'll just call these kind of like little charms. I think that's kind of what they're going to end up being, or looking like anyways. What I use may not work for you. You might not be able to get what I have, so just keep that in mind. And I actually sometimes like to use old school methods a lot. Like sometimes when I need a circle, I just go get a bowl out of the cupboard, you know, look around, see what you have. A lot of the tools I have were either gifts, like for birthdays, Christmases, that sort of thing, or subscriber mail, or, you know, a whole handful of different places. So yeah, like I said, you don't always have to have all the tools. We can, there's a dime trick that I can show you to round your corners or help you round corners. Maybe I'll show that in that video too. Okay, so this stuff dries fairly quickly, but I was debating whether I wanted to put it on now or do it very last minute, but might as well get to it, right? It doesn't take too awful long to dry, but and this stuff is, I'll tell you what it is here in just a minute. It's one of my favorite ways to dress up stuff, like ephemera pieces. You can put on as little or as much as you want of this stuff. Oh, sorry, I just got really quiet. I was focused. And you know what? That my glue kind of watermarked these in there a little bit, and I don't mind that. It kind of looks aged. Like aged in a good way. Like a little bit of, you know what I mean? Old watermarking. I haven't quite decided how we're going to use these yet. Obviously, they're going in the journal, but I haven't decided whether I'm just going to use them as like little charms on the inside, or if I'm going to attach them to tags. It's just one of those little ephemera pieces that we'll use for the inside. Okay. All right, let's see. Now, I was going to get some layering stuff out here. I'm going to throw those back up in that little container though. Second one just in case we need it. Okay. Now, let me see. Let me grab this again. See what we got here. I don't know if I really like that color with it. Or do I like this better with those? Kind of matches the colors that go with the journal too. Do I like it against this background? I like it better with that one. Okay. Oh, that was right. I cut this down. That's some of that fabric that Jamie sent me for my birthday. It's kind of weird fabric, isn't it, Jamie? It's cool, but weird. My scissors are dull as all get out. And then let's get out some bulb pins. If I can remember what drawer they're in. Oh, those are paper clips. Well, turns out I have no idea where I put those things. I only have a bazillion of them. There we go. I don't think there's any any copper ones down in there. Nope, only gold. So maybe we'll try using white instead, so it's a little white or black probably. And I just search out on Amazon bulb pins. There's not anything too special about those. All right, so let's layer this up. I think I'll just cut that pretty much in half, and we'll see how it looks. How did I tell you guys that I had like donation clothes in the back of my truck for like weeks? It's getting embarrassing. And it was still back there like weeks later. I finally got that dropped off the other day. Okay, yep, I'm liking that. Now we need something frilly. Oh, here's some vintage lace. Do we cut a little bit of this and hang it off? No, but maybe we glue a little bit on the other side. All right, so let's just... All right. Okay. Hard to tell sometimes. Yep, I think I like it right down there at the bottom. And I bet you we're getting kind of close to our time. Okay, so there's one. Cute, I love it. All right, so this one should be fairly easy. Because it's already cut. So should be pretty easy to put that one together. I'm gonna be sad when this fabric's gone. It's been one of my favorites. Okay. Okay, there's two. All right, look at us go. I'm actually kind of wondering if this stuff would like absorb paints and stuff, because I have paints on my fingers, so, and it's kind of getting on the fabric, so I wonder if it's going to absorb it or not. Those dogs. It's like their night is not complete unless they are barking right outside my window. Sorry, guys. That would be little Piper. Oh, that one's Jessie. They're literally right on the other side of the door. Jerks. Did you know Mom's trying to record a video? Of course they know. I think they bark because they hear my voice. I think that's primarily why they bark. Because they can hear me, but they can't see me. Or I could be flattering myself and there's a deer out there. That's probably more than likely what it is. All right. I love those. Let me take them off of this and hold them up so you guys can see them. But I love these little pieces we made tonight. All right, check that out. There's one, and so you can kind of tell where the glue is, so it kind of looks like water spots. And here's the back side of that one. Oh yeah, I like that. In a bizarre twist of fate, it looks like really aged. Oh yeah, these are really cute. Cute, cute. I like them. Okay. And then here is Mr. 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 and 6, right? Because they're double-sided. Haha. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me, and we will just talk to you in the next video. Bye.